Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to do my screen capture video project. So my project is how to prove a quadrilateral is a square using GSP as well as analytically. I have to show lengths, angles, and intersection ratios. So there are two important terms to this question. One of them is quadrilateral and the other one is square. So a quadrilateral is a polygon with four sides and a square is a rectangle in which the lengths of all four sides are equal. So to prove that a quadrilateral is a square, I'm going to need to show that all sides have the same length, all sides have the same angles, and all sides have the same intersection ratio. Okay, so now you want to make your square. So first thing you want to do is open up GSP, then go to Graph and Show Grid. So now what you want to do is go to Graph and Plot Points. This allows you to plot your points wherever you want them to be. So now we are going to plot our points. So now we have our points, with A having the coordinates of 2, 10, B having the coordinates of 8, 10, C having the coordinates of 8 and 4, and D having the coordinates of 2 and 4. So like I said before, to prove that this quadrilateral is a square, we have to show that all sides have the same length, all angles are the same, and all intersection ratios are the same. So let's see if all four side lengths are the same. To find a side length, you need four coordinates, x1, x2, y1, and y2, and then you must put them into the equation. So the equation to find the length of a line is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, and then you must square root all of that. So now let's make our side length equations. So now we must solve each four of these equations to prove that all four sides are the same length. So now, after completing all four equations, we know that all four side lengths are 6. For us to check to make sure that all four side lengths are equal, we can just go to our GSP, select the side that we want to see the length of, and go to Measure Length. By doing this, we can show that all four side lengths are the same at 6 centimeters long. We have now proven that all four side lengths are the same. Now we must prove that all four interior angles are the same at 90 degrees. So one way to prove that all four angles are 90 degrees is that you find the slope of one line, then find the slope of the other line that intersects with it. If those slopes are negative reciprocals of each other, then the angle between those two lines is 90 degrees. The equation to find the slope of a line is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now, let's make our slope equations. So now we must solve all four of these equations to prove that all four angles are equal at 90 degrees. So now, after doing the math, we have proven that all lines that intersect each other are negative reciprocals, meaning that all angles are equal at 90 degrees. So now, all we have to do to prove that a quadrilateral is a square is that we must prove that all intersection ratios are the same. So first off, what you have to do is open up your GSP, create lines from point AC and DB. Then you must find the midpoint of one of those lines. So to prove that all intersection ratios are the same, we must prove that lines AE, BE, CE, and DE are all of the same length. So to do this, we must use the equation of find length, which is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, and then you must square root all of that. So now, let's write our equations. So now we must solve all of these equations to prove that all intersection ratios are the same. After completing all four equations, we now know that all intersection ratios are the same because all four side lengths were equal at 9. So now after completing the intersection ratios, we now know that this is a square because the side lengths are all the same, all the angles are the same, and all intersection ratios are the same. Congratulations, we have now proven that a quadrilateral is a square.